I'm Jenni Carlson here with OSU beat writer Gina Mizell. We're in Stillwater, where Oklahoma State has defeated Kansas State 33-29. Another thriller between these two teams, Gina. It's become the norm when these two get together. Unlike 2 years ago, though, when they played here in Stillwater, when they really scored a bunch of points, this one starts with defense, especially from the Cowboys. A fantastic performance by them.
Yeah, 5 takeaways for this Oklahoma State defense, which is actually their goal for each game, even though that seems like a pretty high number, but it's pretty much sealed the game for the Cowboys. Sean Lewis came up with a fumble recovery and a big interception late in the fourth quarter, and then Daytwan Lowe came up with the play of the day as far as sealing the win when Kansas State was trying to go on their game-winning touchdown drive. So huge performance by the defense. Granted, Kansas State was missing 2 of its biggest playmakers, and Tyler Lockett and Tremaine Thompson, and kind of went with the new quarterback situation with Sams in there, and he pretty much carried the day for the Wildcats. But still, really, really good performance for this defense, and it's kind of become the new normal for Oklahoma State.
Yeah. Definitely so. A week ago in Morgantown, this Oklahoma State defense probably played well enough to win, but the offense didn't come through when they needed it. This week, though, after really kind of struggling all day up and down, fourth quarter, they need a drive, and they delivered.
Yeah, we were like, is this offense that we're seeing from this Cowboy team? I mean, the whole second half could not get a first down. We're just sputtering all day. Boo birds were raining down from this Oklahoma State crowd, but J.W. Walsh and company put together a huge drive with their backs against the wall. They go up by 1 point before the interception by Sean Lewis that helped seal the deal with that final field goal. So, yeah, whatever the Oklahoma State offense got into it in that one situation, it worked, and they drove right down the field, and it was a quick strike attack. And that ended up being the biggest difference.
They drove down the field so fast and so well. Mike Gundy said, hey, we almost scored too fast, but the defense in a 2-minute situation that they didn't need to do, but it was points, and that's what they needed. Gina, now Oklahoma State goes into another off week. It feels like they're just coming off an off week, but an off week and then a big game against TCU. Did they get the momentum that they needed to out of this game going into the off week?
Well, certainly it's better than losing, because a loss would have been disastrous for this Cowboy team to start Big 12 play 0-2 against 2 of the teams that we think are in the bottom of the league. So to come out with kind of a gut check victory is certainly better than the loss, but there are a lot of things that this team still needs to work through. I mentioned the offensive struggles, and J.W. Walsh, again, wasn't fantastic. The running game was not fantastic. I think both were better, but neither was great. And so I think, again, the defense is in a good spot. Ben Grogan was much better kicking field goals. Yes, he had one that was blocked that was returned for a touchdown, but a guy just missed a block there. Anybody would have blocked that field goal. So he was a guy that really carried the day for Oklahoma State. So you got to feel better about special teams. But offensively, there's still definitely some kinks to work through before TCU comes to town.
All right. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.